Hi, my loves. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Keep in mind that it will not resonate with everyone. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't force it so that you don't become confused. It's going to be for November 2021, obviously. Right? I'm not low-key, though. I don't know about anybody else, but I've been saying 2022 like there's no tomorrow, like since the beginning of this year. Like, it's so hard for me to say 2021. I jumped straight to 2022. I think I've been living in 2022 all year because I'm like, fuck that. This is too much. I'm just going to go ahead and just go forward. I'm just kidding. All right, I'm going to pray super fast. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information for all of that is listed below. You can send me an email at HealersHeartTarot@gmail.com or text me at 971-354-9504. I'm a little behind on my readings. Keep that in mind because I went on vacation. Yeah. Alright, as I drift, my third eye opens, blinking open truth. My dreams are my guide. My intuition is high. The knowledge that I gain are the answers that I seek. Spirit, please open my third eye so that I can see the truth. Please open my crown chakra with divine light. Taking this time to invite in the divine light of God, spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Only the energy of love and light is welcome. Negative energy must leave my home now. Spirit, I ask that you please come into this reading, bless this reading, make this your message only. You know the intention and the purpose behind this reading. What needs to go through? Please remove me of any judgment, doubts, fears, insecurities. Give me clear, direct messages to get back into alignment with our higher selves. Most importantly, you. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. All right, my Cancers. There might be like something that comes up this week where you feel like you have to distract yourself from it, or there's something that's really bothering you that you're trying to distract yourself from. It feels kind of like, I don't know, somebody made you cry and you got up and did your makeup to distract yourself and to feel pretty, or if somebody made you upset and you went to the gym, or you went to go get a drink, or you went to go, there's a big distraction that's happening, and the universe is kind of, I think this is going to be kind of like a warning, like, don't distract yourself, look at it, don't run away from it. Seven of Swords, don't run away from it. Whatever this is, you have the ability to cut it out now so that you don't feel this way ever again. Every single time something comes up, cut it then and there. And if you cut it then and there, the feeling is going to lessen as it goes on. Like, you're going to learn your lesson as it goes on. I just feel like Cancer, there's a lot of fighting. There's a lot of arguments. The Seven of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. There's a lot of lack mentality. There's a lot of, I'm just going to do this to distract myself. I'm just going to do this so I could let this go and so that I don't feel this anymore. Could have to do with the family. I'm also getting that from my single parents. The stress of being a single parent is a lot. I feel like it's it's just, you feel like it's a lot. Two of Cups with the Six of Wands. Knight of Cups. My loves, there could be somebody that's obsessing over you that's drinking a lot, or that's doing a lot of drugs or something like that. I'm feeling like you might be doing really well, or you might be going into a relationship. Like, let's say you're distracting yourself with something that's good, and you're like throwing yourself into studying, throwing yourself into the gym is an amazing way to forget about something, or to not let yourself like take out your anger where it doesn't belong. And so I feel like maybe you're handling you're taking it out in a healthy way, but there's someone in your life that might not be taking it out in the healthiest way for them. And I think it might come in and fuck shit up with you a little bit. Like, somebody tries to slow down your work, maybe. I also feel like somebody's getting karma back because they sent some type of negative energy your way and it worked. You picked it up. Remember, the way that magic works is if I send you, like, let's say I wanted to send somebody some... I'm not going to tell you guys exactly how it works because I don't want some of you guys to do it. But if you send somebody negative thoughts and they pick it up, so if they send you negative thoughts and you pick it up and you start thinking, oh, my business sucks, or nobody wants to talk, like hear about me or from me, and nobody wants my business, nobody will da-da-da. If you keep doing that, then that's what's going to manifest. That's what's going to keep going. And then, but the person that sent it, eventually it's going to tip right back. The scales are always tip. It will always tip back. So if you picked it up because somebody else sent it to you, then they are going to still receive that karma. And eventually the scales will tip back and you will start to get back everything that you lost. And then they will get everything that they took from you will get taken from them, because that's what evil eye is. Don't send it to her, send it to me. Like, in the moment you start blocking those things from coming to you, that's when they start to receive those things, because you kind of leave it out there in the ethers for them to grab. I don't know if I'm explaining that right, but when somebody sends you ojo, it's like that. But eventually the universe will come back and take everything back from them, because it's not theirs to begin with. What's yours can't stay with you. Like, what's yours never leaves you 100%. It can't. Sorry, I did Virgo. I'm so sorry, my Cancers. I struggle the most with Virgo and Gemini readings during Mercury retrograde. And I literally just did those two back to back, and then you came after. So I'm so sorry, my Cancer. I feel like you're still kind of feeling a little bit of the after effect. I just feel like somebody's going to get a lot of payback for you, because they tried to block you from a lot of your blessings. They tried to hold you up so much. So much. This could also be a partner. Somebody that only wanted you to be successful, but if they were around, like they wanted to take all the credit for your connection or for your success. So tell me about the Seven of Swords with the Five of Pentacles. Tell me about the Seven of Swords with the Five of Pentacles. My right eye started hurting. I'm telling you, the universe sends you a lot of evil eye. It could even be a partner. Like, what? Just because you have a partner, the person says they love you, doesn't mean that they can't send you evil eye, or that they don't have like some type of resentment for your success or your ability to move on. Six of Pentacles. Somebody's mad that you no longer give to them. They're trying to hold on to you as much as they can. The Hermit. This is someone that was always distant with you. Like, every single time you would open up to them, they would pull away from you. It's like once they had you, they would walk away and then leave you. And then they would pull you back and then push you away, and then pull you back and then push you away. They never knew what they wanted. I also feel like some of you might be receiving money from a Virgo. Maybe there's a Virgo that owes you money. Or you might be receiving something from a Virgo. Six of Wands. Some of you might be receiving like unexpected income, and it's going to help you a lot. Like, maybe you're waiting for money to be able to move out of a situation, and it's going to help you a lot. Some of you are connecting with the King of Wands. You go back and forth about this relationship, but I think you really feel like there's a big change that's coming towards you. This person sees dating a little bit more like you do. I think you're having fun. Like, as of right now, you've only texted. I just got a really intense headache out of nowhere. It came in really strong. Please know that if anybody ever sends anything your way, they're going to get it back like 10 times worse, especially when you don't mean anybody any harm. Like, when you're just trying to help somebody and they're sending you that energy, it's intense. Even if they pay somebody else to do it, I feel like somebody could be feeling like they're getting away with something because they're paying somebody else to do it. But the karma is all yours, bitch. I wasn't going to say bitch, but it just jumped out. I don't know. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. Damn. I feel like somebody's going to apologize to you, or somebody wants to make things up for you. I feel like this could also be a baby's dad. I feel like a baby's dad could come up to you and tell you that they're sorry. I'm not going to say that they're not. They are. But I feel like they're more focused, or they want to be focused on their kids. Like if you... I'll just give you an example. If you've always raised your kid by yourself, out of all of a sudden the dad could maybe want to be in the picture, or the mom could want to be in the picture now a little bit more than you're used to. Like, I want to start doing the weekends, or I want to start doing this. Somebody feels really guilty about the way that they've treated you in the past. Cancer, I feel like in November there's going to be someone, this feels like a baby's dad, or somebody that was close to you at some point. You share a lot of memories with this person, good ones, good and bad ones. I just feel like this person feels like they hurt your kids, or like they hurt if you guys have kids together, they just feel really guilty. They feel guilty that they can't help you more. They want to be able to help you and give you more, but I don't know, they feel like they're having a lot of blockages themselves. Tell me about the Hangman. This person feels really stuck. This could also be like a family member, maybe somebody that you help that owes you money. Maybe they're going to let you know that they can't really pay you back yet, or they're not able to, they might ask you for more. I feel like you're really trying to help somebody. This could be somebody in your family. They could have like an addiction. Or this could be like a family member that lives like out of the country. Like if you have family that lives like, I don't know, out of the country, or because in so many other countries the value of the dollar is ridiculous compared to what they, you know what I mean? You could do a lot with $20 in Mexico. I'm sorry. I don't know, your reading kind of took me out a little bit, Cancer. But you have a lot of small apologies coming in. I think there's going to be a lot of people that recognize how they've been treating you, or how they have been with you. Like how they added to your pain. You're going to have parents, maybe even your parent that apologizes. Maybe you were always the adult, or like the old soul. Growing up and being an old soul is exhausting to a young soul. Like being a kid of a young soul is exhausting. And some of you, that was the case. You were an old soul and you were the kid of a young one. And it's like this, that maybe your parent never really understood. But I think that now it's going to be different, because you have, maybe there's forgiveness that comes in because finally they apologize. And because they apologize, it just makes it easier for you to be able to move on, I guess. And not feel so stuck in this, or repeat cycles that you have with past lovers because of the way that you've received love in the past. Like you're not letting this be your block anymore. Some of you, you're making amends with like your parents, with your granddaughter, with your, like, things like that, with your family. I think that's beautiful. It's amazing. You're starting a brand new beginning. You're healing a lot. And I feel like it all starts from finally pulling away from this person, honestly. Because I think that maybe there was somebody in your relationship, Cancer, that had you really stuck. And because of this person, you had a really hard time connecting with anyone else or like talking to anyone else. I don't know if I made, like you just had a really hard time being in a healthy and stable relationship. Any more messages from my Cancers? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for November. What is the advice for November 2021? I just feel like you're pulling away from someone. Your love isn't even your main focus right now. Right now, you're really focused on healing family, healing yourself, healing and fixing what you can. You're not trying to look at what you can't. It's exhausting for you right now. And normally, you would be doing that. You would be looking at it and trying to come up with a solution. But right now, it's like you've already spent a lot of time trying to do that, and you're trying to give yourself a break, which I think it's amazing. Because I think it's hard for Cancers to get to a point where they're lazy, where they allow themselves to be lazy without feeling guilty. It's like every time you let yourself lay down, you're like, oh, I should be doing this, or I should be doing that, I should be doing that. You've been doing shit for the last 6 months. Sit your ass down. It's okay. Take a break. It's like every single time, then you get burnt out and you have to take a day off, and then that entire day you're stressing yourself out. That's not even a break. Like, chill out. Chill out. Relax a little. Maybe that's why your head hurts. 5 of Swords. Stop being so, oh, they're going to get ahead of me. They're this ahead of... No, everybody's exactly where they should be. You included. Stop thinking that God has another person's back before yours. Nobody else is winning above you. Yeah, my loves, your advice is really just 5 of Swords. Stop taking everything as a competition. Not everything is a competition. You're exactly where you need to be. Right? Nobody's ahead of you. There's none. No. Like, pace yourself. It's okay. It's okay for you to be exactly where you are. It's okay for you to have what you have. Like, look how far you've come. Stop looking at how much other people have. They're not coming from the same struggle. You can't compare yourself to people that were already ahead of you. Like, they weren't ahead of you in that way, but they had more advantages than you. There's people that are ahead of you because they had more advantages than you, and you cannot blame yourself for that. I feel like sometimes we're really hard on ourselves for shit that we can't even control. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. But I think honestly that's for you and the connections that you're starting to rebuild. I feel like you were with someone that pulled you away from a lot of people. Pulled you away from a lot of people that you loved, people that you cared about. Just, yeah, they pulled you away from a lot of people. And it's time for you to go back and reconnect yourself back to the people that you truly love, the people that you care about. I know I already said that, but I think it matters, because maybe this person found a way to turn you against them. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Like I said, my love, you can't keep, like, there's a lot of sacrifice. Gemini had that. There was a lot of sacrifice. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. Remember, love is the greatest healer. I think that has a lot to do with who you're making amends with. I don't think that it has anything to do with love. Like, who you're making up and who you're connecting with again, I feel like it's like friendships. People that you lost along the way because of this relationship. People that were very close to you at some point, and they just, you pushed them away, or they pushed you away because they just couldn't be around you while you were around this energy, which I understand. I totally get it, because I went through that. When I was in my marriage, I lost so many people. I pushed so many people away. I understand why they wouldn't want to connect with me again. Well, in that moment, you know, after you change, they want to again. After you change, they're like, oh, finally, like, I could feel you. This is who you really are. But when you were in that energy, I didn't even recognize you. That's what they're going to say. That's what they do say. You have people around you that really care about you and that want to help you so much, Cancer. And I think that there's somebody that has been in your life that has been trying to push you down and away from everybody that does love you, and that's not fair. So it's time to let that person go. All right, my loves. Thank you so much. Praise to the Most High for allowing me to be your messenger. If you are interested in a personal reading, all of the information for that is listed below. If you subscribe during this reading, welcome to the fam. I love you so much. Bye, my loves.